Hey guys, welcome to the Learning Strategies YouTube series, and today we are going to discuss about learning styles and how it has an effect on our learning. A learning style is the way a person learns the most effectively. Understanding your learning style is essential to academic success, as you realize how you learn best. There are three main types of learning styles. There are visual learners, auditory learners, and lastly, kinesthetic learners. A visual learner is a person that learns information most proficiently by reading and watching things. Firstly, visual learners are usually neat and organized. Secondly, visual learners tend to speak quickly. Also, visual learners retain information best by seeing things rather than what they have heard. Visual learners also struggle with following instructions if they are not written down. Also, visual learners mostly enjoy reading. Visual learners have trouble finding the right words to say in a conversation, as they know what to say, but often don't know how to say it. Visual learners may stop paying attention when they mean to pay attention. Here are 7 study tips for visual learners. Number 1. Take good notes in class. Number 2. Highlight important information. Number 3. Use study cards to memorize information. Number 4. Use charts and graphs. Number 5. Watch videos. Number 6. Use mind maps. And lastly, number 7. Sit in front of the teacher where the teacher is visible, and make sure that you can see her while she is teaching the lesson. Auditory learners are people that learn the most effectively by hearing the information. For example, auditory learners prefer audiobooks over reading, as they process information best by hearing. The 5 main characteristics of an auditory learner are that auditory learners tend to talk to themselves when they are working. Also, auditory learners get distracted easily, especially by noise. Auditory learners find it difficult to write down information. Also, they are better at telling stories than writing them. Number 4. Auditory learners usually find music more appealing than art. Lastly, number 5. Auditory learners learn by listening and remembering what was discussed, rather than seen. For example, auditory learners can spell out loud better than in writing. Here are 6 study tips for auditory learners. Number 1. Actively participate in class discussions. Number 2. Read the material out loud. Number 3. Create poems and songs to help memorize information. Number 4. Discuss your ideas verbally. Number 5. Make speeches and presentations. And lastly, number 6. Use a tape recorder during lectures to record the information and listen to it later. The last learning style is the kinesthetic learners. Kinesthetic learners learn from physically moving and doing things. For example, kinesthetic learners. Here are 6 characteristics of a kinesthetic learner. Number 1. Kinesthetic learners tend to speak slowly. Number 2. Kinesthetic learners move a lot while working. Number 3. Kinesthetic learners learn by doing things. Number 4. Kinesthetic learners memorize by walking and seeing. Number 5. Kinesthetic learners use a finger as a pointer when reading. And lastly, number 6. Kinesthetic learners can't sit still for long periods of time, and they tend to gesture a lot. Here are 7 study tips for kinesthetic learners. Number 1. Take frequent study breaks. Number 2. Chew gum when studying. Number 3. Pace or walk as you study. Number 4. Practice by repeating. Number 5. Take notes. Number 6. Stretch in chair. And number 7. Listen to music while you're studying. Here is a fun fact about learning styles. 20% of people watching this video are auditory learners. 40% of people watching this video are kinesthetic learners, and the other 40% of people watching this video are visual learners. Personally, I am a kinesthetic learner. Comment below which learner you are. Thanks for watching, and make sure you like, subscribe, and press the bell icon below. And I hope this video has helped you find out which learning style suits you the best. And make sure you watch the next video and share this video with your friends.
Created using Powtoon.